Okay, hello students. In the previous lecture, I discussed about the concept of expression for magnetic field along a axis of a circular coil which is carrying current. That is, we got the expression for magnetic field, and the expression for magnetic field is given by this equation. The expression for magnetic field B is equals to mu naught upon 4 pi n I pi r square into 2 divided by r square plus x square power 3 by 2. So, this is the expression for magnetic field strength of a circular current carrying coil having n number of turns, and I have given you the information that what is the direction of this magnetic field. So, this magnetic field direction is along the axis of circular current carrying loop. So, this is for n terms. If there are only one turn, ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಟರ್ನ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ n is to be what n. So, this expression magnetic field strength B is equals to mu naught upon 4 pi 2 I pi r square divided by r square plus x square. What are these r and x represents? If you are having a circular coil like this is what x and this is r. Radius of the circular coil is r. X is the distance from center of the circular coil along the axis x. So, this was my last class discussion. Okay, if this x is very large, nothing but ನೀವು ಈ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕಾಯಿಲ್ನ ಸೆಂಟರಿಂದ ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಆವಾಗ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಕಂಪೇರಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್, ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕಾಯಿಲ್ ಜೊತೆ ಈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನೀವು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಯಾವ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕಾಯಿಲಿನ ಸೆಂಟರಿಂದ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿ, ತುಂಬ ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾದರೆ, ಸೊ ಆವಾಗ I can conclude like this x distance from center of the circular loop along the axis to the point of interest, and this x is very greater than r. Anta cases alli we can neglect this term in the denominator with respect to x ಗೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ r ಅನ್ನೋ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ we can neglect it. So ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಆ್ಯಡಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಸೊ ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಟರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ಸ್ ಪೈ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್, ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದ ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೂಪ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಬಿ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ಮ್ಯೂ ನಾಟ್ ಅಪಾನ್ 4 pi 2 I a square. I can neglect this r square term. This is x square power 3 by 2. X square power 3 by 2 is what? X cube. So, this is the expression for what? Magnetic field strength of a circular current carrying loop at a large distance from center of the loop. So, let me call this one as an equation 1. So, ಯಾಕೆ ಬರೀತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಡೀಲಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಡೈಪೋಲ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಡೈಪೋಲ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟನ್ನು, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಕಂಡೀಷನಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಏನಿದು ಕೇಸ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ ಲೂಪ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಲಾರ್ಜರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೂಪ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಗಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಡ್ ಯು ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ ಲೂಪ್. ಒಂದು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ ಲೂಪಿಂದ ಬರುವಂಥ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡಿನ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನನ್ನು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಥಂಬ್ ರೂಲ್. ಇಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೂಪ್, ಈ ಥರದೊಂದು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೂಪನ್ನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಎನ್ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಡ್ ಫಿಂಗರ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ವಾಟ್? ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಥಂಬ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. That is, I have represented in this diagram. This is a circular current carrying loop carrying current in this direction. Carrying current in this direction. Plane alli illi plane alla hige bardidni. This is a current carrying loop. So this will represent the magnetic field direction. So illi magnetic field lines anna represent madidini. That is, the upper part of this circular current carrying loop is acting like a north pole and the lower part is acting like a south pole. So this is, we consider this one as north and this one as south pole. This is happening only in the case of a current carrying loop in which we are going to find out the magnetic field strength at a larger distance from circular loop. So this is acting like a dipole. So if this is a dipole, it should possess some dipole moment. We call it as a magnetic dipole moment. As we have discussed in nature, there are two kinds of dipoles, that is, one is electric dipole, another one is magnetic dipole. Let's have a look into the concept of electric dipole. So electric dipole concept ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ information ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. If this is an electric dipole ಅನ್ನು ಹೀಗೆ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. As you know that electric dipole is what? A pair of equal and opposite charges separated by some distance. So that distance we are representing it as 2a, and here is I am writing minus q and plus q. This is a pair of equal and opposite charges, and this is what the center of the dipole. If you are interested to measure the electric field strength from the center of the dipole to this distance, to this point, so let me call this distance as x. You are interested to calculate electric field strength here, and the symbol for electric dipole moment is what? P. P is the symbol for electric dipole moment. Electric field at this point E, which is at a greater distance from the center of the dipole, is given by E is equals to some constant, and that constant is what? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2p divided by x cube. And what is that P represents? P is what? P is electric dipole moment, and the formula for electric dipole moment P is equals to what? 2a into q. So this is what our discussion in the case of what? Electric dipole. Here the electric dipole moment is making electric field. Electric dipole moment is creating what? Electric field. Here this is a circular current carrying loop which is acting like a dipole. At a greater distance from this dipole, the magnetic field strength is given by this equation. So this is not a square, this is only Ia. Pi r square is what? A. Listen here, this is a current carrying circular loop which is acting like a dipole. Only when we are measuring magnetic field strength at a greater distance. So anta cases alli we got this expression of magnetic field strength. Look at these two. Here is some constant term 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, and here is also some constant term u naught upon 4 pi, and this is 2, then this is x cube, like this. Ee equation alli nodidre here P dipole moment is creating electric field. Similarly, this term has to create magnetic field. By comparing these two, I can call this one as magnetic dipole moment of circular current carrying loop. So then what is the equation for magnetic dipole moment? M is equals to I into A. Hagidre, what is magnetic dipole moment? Magnetic dipole moment is the product of current into area of cross section. This is the expression for magnetic dipole moment of current carrying circular loop, and this M represents what? Magnetic dipole moment, and this is for only one turn. If you are having only one turn of circular coil, we can use this equation. If there are n number of turns, then magnetic dipole moment M is equals to NIA. And this magnetic dipole moment is having some SI unit. What is the SI unit of this magnetic dipole moment? This is current and this is area. Therefore, the unit of current is what? Ampere, and the unit of area is what? Meter square. Therefore, the magnetic dipole moment is having the SI unit of ampere meter square, not ampere per meter square. So this is the SI unit of magnetic dipole moment, and this magnetic dipole moment is a vector quantity. So I need to mention its direction. So as similar as that of this dipole moment is a vector quantity, where will be this electric dipole moment direction? It's along the direction of electric field. Hagagi, in case of this magnetic field also, the magnetic dipole moment is along the direction of magnetic field. Nothing but if you are having a circular current carrying loop, okay, listen here, if this is a plane, ಈ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ if you keep a circular current carrying loop like this, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ ಲೂಪ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ the magnetic field direction is along what? Axis, and that axis is what? Perpendicular to this plane. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ magnetic dipole moment is perpendicular to the plane containing circular loop. ಈ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೂಪ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ಪ್ಲೇನಿಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಡೈಪೋಲ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್, ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಡೈಪೋಲ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. I will mention it. The direction of magnetic dipole moment is along magnetic field or perpendicular to the plane containing circular loop. Okay, that is magnetic dipole moment is a product of current into area of the circular loop. As there is a current which is flowing through the circular loop, which is carrying, in which if you are going to measure the magnetic field strength at a greater distance, and this current carrying circular loop will act like a dipole, and by comparing the equation of this electric field due to electric dipole along the dipole axis, so by comparing that with respect to this equation, we got the expression for magnetic dipole moment. This is what the discussion of magnetic dipole moment. Okay, if this is an expression for magnetic dipole moment, I am using this expression to write the formula for magnetic dipole moment of an electron which is revolving around the nucleus in case of hydrogen. Why electron is possessing this magnetic dipole moment? Yake andre, as you know that current is a source of what? Magnetic field. If the current is a source of magnetic field and that will produces what? Magnetic field around it. If an electron, ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಬಾರ್ಸ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಇನ್ ದಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ PUC NCERT ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 2 ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿರೋಂಥ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ನೀವು ಓದಿದ್ದೀರ. ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಟ್ ಬೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್? Bohr's atomic model is a model which is applicable only to hydrogen atom and hydrogen like atom. Successfully ಅದು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. Bohr's atomic model is an hypothetical atomic model, and Bohr has given some postulates in order to understand that atomic model. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಆಟಮ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ consisting of protons and neutrons, and nucleus is having some positive charge and the electrons are revolving around the nucleus having some negative charge. If there is an electron, basically electron is a charge having particle which is having negative charge. If there is some charge which is moving, it constitutes what? Current. That is what we will discuss in the concept of physics. the electron idre aa electron move ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ it will constitutes what? Electric current. If there is an electron which is revolving, which is nothing but creating some current and nothing but it will produces what? Magnetic field that we have discussed in this chapter. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ revolving electron in the magnetic field produce ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ that revolving electron must also possess what? Magnetic dipole moment. Okay, my next discussion is to find out the magnetic dipole moment of an electron which is revolving in a circular path. That is most importantly I am discussing that concept about hydrogen atom. Hydrogen atom ಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Remember this equation, So I am using this equation to find out magnetic dipole moment of electron. ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ equation ಅನ್ನ, that magnetic dipole moment M is equals to I into A. Expression for magnetic dipole moment of electron, of revolving electron in hydrogen atom. That is the expression for magnetic dipole moment of revolving electron in hydrogen atom. ಇದನ್ನ ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು ನೇಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇದೇ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಬೋರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಾನ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಬೋರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಾನ್. ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಅರೈವ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೋರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಾನ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ obtain the expression for magnetic dipole moment of revolving electron ಅಂತಾನು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. So for that sake I am using the concept of Bohr's atomic model. By the concept of Bohr's atomic model, there is a central nucleus having some positive charge Ze. Z represents the atomic number of hydrogen, and the atomic number of hydrogen is 1, and hydrogen is an atom which is consisting of only one electron and one proton, and the net charge of an hydrogen atom is 0, but the proton is having positive charge and the electron is having negative charge. Okay, if there is an electron E which is revolving around this central nucleus, if E is the charge of an electron and with some orbital radius r, so this is the path followed by an electron which is revolving around a central nucleus. Okay, here is a concept that we have discussed in this chapter called as moving charges and magnetism. That is, any charge which is moving in a particular path, and if this is an electron which is moving in a circular path, which is equivalent to what? A current carrying circular loop. Therefore, this electron will act like a tiny magnet. As we know that I have already told you in this class only, that is, a current carrying circular loop will act like what? A dipole, so that it will possesses what? A magnetic dipole moment. And similarly, this electron is also a tiny magnet, so that it will possesses what? Magnetic dipole moment. So my task is to obtain the expression for this magnetic dipole moment of an electron. As we know that current is obtained by, the formula for current is what? Q by T, rate of flow of charge. What is Q here? Q is charge of an electron. So I have written only the magnitude of electric current. I am not mentioning the direction of this current which is flowing through, which is moving, direction of electric current in this case. Actually the direction of current is opposite to this one. ನಮಗೆ ಕನ್ವೆನ್ಷನಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ಗಳ ಮೋಷನ್ಗೆ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್. And this is the formula for what? Electric current I. Here Q is what? Charge of an electron. T is nothing but this time period of electron to make one complete revolution. So to make one complete revolution from this point to this point, we call that time as what? Time period. And we know that the expression for velocity is displacement divided by time taken. So what is the displacement of this electron by completing one complete revolution? That is circumference. And the formula for circumference is what? 2 pi r. Therefore this velocity is given by 2 pi r divided by time period t. And from this equation time period t, I will substitute it here. Time period ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ obtain ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. T is equals to, what is that? 2 pi r divided by v. We can replace it here. So therefore the current I is equals to Q divided by Q, nothing but this is charge of an electron, E divided by what is T? That is 2 pi r divided by V. So by substituting this number we get the expression for current I is equals to 2 pi r. So this is what the formula for current of an electron, current produced by this moving electron by making one complete revolution I. And the formula for magnetic dipole moment, ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, formula for magnetic dipole moment is what? M. So here I am using this mu. Mu is the symbol for magnetic dipole moment of an electron. ಈ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿನ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ I am writing the symbol of this magnetic dipole moment as mu. Therefore this mu is equals to what? I into A. Symbol is different, but the notation, but the formula is same. Mu is equals to I into A. So substitute this I and A. What is A? Area of this circular path followed by this electron, and the area of this circular path followed by electron is what? Pi r square. So I can write those two. ಎರಡನ್ನು ಬರೆಯೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನನಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಡೈಪೋಲ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. So that is, we write it as mu L. Therefore mu L is equals to, what is the formula of current? EV divided by 2 pi r, and the area is pi r square. So ಯಾವ terms cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. So finally we get the expression for magnetic dipole moment of an electron, that is mu L is equals to pi cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು r ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಉಳ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. So that is EVR divided by 2. So this is an expression for magnetic dipole moment of revolving electron. So what is this? V represents velocity of a moving electron, E is charge of an electron, R is what? Orbital radius. I am doing some other calculations, further calculations, further rearrangements ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು I will obtain the expression for this Bohr magneton. ಈ Bohr magneton ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ equation ಅನ್ನು obtain ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. What I am going to do here is, if Me is the mass of electron, I am writing this symbol, Me is mass of an electron. So ಈ mass of an electron ಅನ್ನು ಈ ಟರ್ಮಿಗೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮತ್ತು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Therefore this mu L is equals to E divided by 2 MEVR. So just I multiplied and divide this term Me, mass of an electron. Here this MVR, this is what called as what? In case of what? In case of Bohr's atomic model, MVR ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಆಗಿ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ L. L is what? MVR. So this is what? Angular momentum. We call it as what? Angular momentum. So I can replace this term by L. Therefore mu L is equals to magnetic dipole moment of revolving electron in hydrogen atom is E divided by 2me into L. So ಈ L ಅನ್ನೋ ಟರ್ಮ್ನ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. Therefore this is mu L divided by L is equals to E divided by 2me. Look at this. E represents what? Charge of an electron. Me represents what? Mass of an electron. You know these two values. So this number should be some constant, and substituting all this, and you people already know that E by M is what? Specific charge ratio. So ಎಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನೀವು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ we will get some number, and that number is 8.8 into 10 power 10. ಅಂದರೆ in the place of E ನೀವೇನು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 ಅನ್ನು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kg. ಅದನ್ನು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. ಇದರ ಯೂನಿಟನ್ನು ನೀವು ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇ, ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೂಲಮ್ಸ್, ಮಾಸ್ ಕೆ ಜಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದರ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೂಲಮ್ ಪರ್ ಕೆ ಜಿ. And this constant is called as gyromagnetic ratio. This is called as what? Gyromagnetic ratio. This value is the gyromagnetic ratio of electron, because this E is what? Charge of an electron. Kelbodu exam alli, write the formula for gyromagnetic ratio of electron, or write the value of gyromagnetic ratio of electron. At least formula ನೆನಪಿದ್ರೆ you can easily calculate its value. So this is what the discussion of gyromagnetic ratio. So as we know that in the concept of Bohr's atomic model, Bohr has given one condition and one postulate, one quantum condition, that is if an electron is revolving in a particular orbit, only those orbits are possible whose angular momentum is nh by 2 pi, which was given by Bohr. So that is according to Bohr's atomic model, according to Bohr, only those atomic orbitals are possible whose angular momentum L is equals to nh by 2 pi. What are all this n and h represents, and you know that what is L? L is what? Angular momentum that I have specified here, and h is what? Planck's constant. N is what? Principal quantum number, and its value runs from 1, and this is called as principal quantum number, and h is what? Planck's constant. H is what? Planck's constant. So I can write this formula for L, that is nh by 2 pi, in this equation. ಈ equation ಅಲ್ಲಿ L ಇರೋ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ I can substitute that. So this equation is, that is mu L is equals to E divided by 2me nh by 2 pi. So that is NEH divided by 4 pi me. So this is the expression for magnetic dipole moment of an electron by the use of Bohr's concept. Bohr's concept na use ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು again we got this formula for magnetic dipole moment of an electron. And for minimum, ಈ value ಯಾವಾಗ minimum ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ when n takes the value of 1. So if n takes the value of 1, we call it as Bohr orbit. n ಗೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 1 ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬೋರ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಓದಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಈ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ mu L is equals to, this is EH divided by 4 pi me, and this formula is called as Bohr magneton formula. This is the formula for Bohr magneton, and we can get this value of Bohr magneton by substituting the values. That is E is equals to 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮಗೇನು ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ mu L is equals to 1.6 into 10 power minus 19, and what is H? H is 6.6 into 10 power minus 34 joule second, 4 into pi, 4 into 3.14. Mass of electron, its value is 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kg. If you substitute all these values, ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನೀವು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you will get a number, and that number is 9.27 into 10 power minus 24. this value is 9.27 into 10 power minus 24. What is its unit? ಈ ಬೋರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟೋನ್ನ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಏನು? What is this mu L? Mu L is what? Magnetic dipole moment. So magnetic dipole moment ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it's current into area. So current into area ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ its unit is ampere meter square. So there may be chances of asking a question for 1 marks. Write the value of Bohr magneton ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ its value is 9.27 into 10 power minus 24 ampere meter square. And write the formula ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ this is the formula for Bohr magneton. So this is what the discussion of magnetic dipole moment of revolving electron in case of hydrogen atom. So let me summarize it. So if there is an electron which is revolving around a nucleus in a particular path, and revolving electron constitutes what? Current. Nothing but it is equivalent to a current carrying circular loop. As we know that the current carrying circular loop is like a magnet which is having a magnetic dipole moment. So we are interested to measure the magnetic dipole moment of revolving electron. The expression for current is Q by T, and in case of electron this is E by T. Capital T represents what? Time period of one complete revolution of an electron around nucleus. And we know that the orbital velocity V is equals to what? The total distance traveled, that is nothing but a circumference by taking a time of t. And by rearranging this we get the expression for what? Current I. Basically we know the formula for magnetic dipole moment, that is I into A. Here I am changing the symbol for electron. I am not using capital M here, simply I am using mu L. So by substituting the values of current and area of that circular loop pi r square, finally we got the expression for magnetic dipole moment of an electron. Here I have done something, that is what I have done it here. I have multiplied and divided this equation by mass of an electron. By rearranging I got this term, and this term is called as angular momentum. Angular momentum of any object which is undergoing rotational motion. So this is the expression for angular momentum. So by replacing it by angular momentum symbol, and this mu L by L is called as gyromagnetic ratio, and this gyromagnetic ratio value is for A is 8.8 into 10 power 10 coulomb per kg only for electron. And here I am using the Bohr's quantum condition, Bohr's one of the important postulate, that is L is equals to NH by 2 pi, to obtain the equation for Bohr magneton and to get the value of this Bohr magneton. Thank you.